Hey, well, kia ora tātou, Eastgate to Kauwhata. I hope you have had a fantastic week. I miss you. I can't wait till we can gather together again and see each other face to face. But for now, for today, I thought that I would just kind of reflect on something that has encouraged me this week, and I pray that it would encourage you too as you hear it. In fact, I've been encouraged so much during this time through all the stories of people from our Whānau who are going out and loving one another, who are, delivering eggs to those in need, who are dropping meals at letterboxes, who are giving people calls, who might feel lonely or just want some company during this time. So I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for continuing to be Jesus' hands and feet during this time. One such story was highlighted to me again this week as I saw it in a news article. You might have seen it as well. Those German tourists who were staying at the rugby club. They were staying at the Freedom Camping site there because they were kind of stranded at the beginning of lockdown, waiting for a flight back to Germany. And in this article, they just thanked the town of Kauwhata so much for the love and kindness that they experienced from all the people there. In particular, they mentioned a local church, some people from our Whānau who were able to care for them by way of giving them some food during this time. And man, that just encouraged me so much. It warmed my heart to think that we are still the church during such time as this. I've said it before, but I was reminded once again that the church is not a place. It is a people, but a people on mission. A people on mission working together using our various gifts and talents to bring about God's kingdom to this world. And how do we know His kingdom is coming? How do we know, how can we see tastes of His kingdom around us? Well, we look for some fruits. We look for love, for joy, for peace, for kindness, for patience, for gentleness, for self-control. Where these are exhibited, we see God at work in our town. And I want to say thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for encouraging me. As I look and I hear the stories, I see love, I see joy, I see kindness expressed. And it really warms my heart. Eugene Peterson defines church in one of his commentaries. He says this: church is an appointed gathering of named people in particular places who practice a life of resurrection in a world where death gets the biggest headlines. So in the Sam paraphrase, what that means is church is a people of named people, of people who are known and loved in a particular place, who practice a way of life and love in a world that seems to talk just about death. We get to be a people of life and love in a world that sometimes speaks the contrary. And so this excites me. And it is my prayer that our church, our campus of Eastgate, would not kind of return to the status quo once we begin to gather again, but rather the same culture of love for one another, of hospitality, of kindness, of love for our neighbour would continue. May we become more known as a people who worship God in faith and in deed. Would people hear about us in our neighbourhoods, in our streets, and say, oh, Eastgate, I know those people, they genuinely seem to care about our town. I wonder why they care so much. Would we be known as a faith community, as a family who cares for those around us? I didn't say this to kind of put pressure on you to kind of do more, to do in order that we might gain God's favour, but I say this as an encouragement. Let's keep doing what we're doing. Let's keep being a people who care and love for one another, who show God's great love for us, who kind of first understand God's love for us, and then understand it so much so that we couldn't help but kind of show that same love to others. If you've heard me speak a number of times, you might know that my favourite verse is 1 John 4:19. It says, we love because He first loved us. We love because He first loved us. And so that's my encouragement for today. Keep being a people of love. Keep being the church. Keep looking out for those around you. Think now, man, God, who is someone that I can call and encourage? Who is someone that I could care for in this week? And if you're kind of daunted by that task, if it seems a bit scary, or you wouldn't know what to say, trust me, I've been there, you can know in your moments of love towards others, in your moments of bringing about God's kingdom, that God is with you in those actions. And if you are just going through a bit of a rough week this week, maybe you know, financially struggling a little bit, your family squabbling a bit, you too can know, and I pray that you do, that God is with you in these moments. I miss you, church. I hope you're as encouraged as I am. Let's spend some time now in worship to our God, and I'll see you soon.
There's a grace when the heart is under fire, another way when the walls are closing in. And should I look in the space between where I used to be and this reckoning, I know I will never be alone. There was another in the fire, standing next to me. There was another in the waters, holding back the seas. Should I ever need reminding of how we've been set free, there is a cross that bears the burden, where another died for me. There is another in the fire. All my dead, they were dead beneath the waters. I'm no longer a slave to my sin anymore. And should I fall in the space between what remains of me and this reckoning, either way I won't bow to the things of this world. And I know I will never be alone. There is another in the fire, standing next to me. There is another in the waters, holding back the seas. Should I ever need reminding what power set me free, there is a grave that holds nobody. Now that power lives in me. There is another in the fire. Oh, there is another in the fire. Oh, there is another in the fire. Oh, is no other name but the name that is Jesus. He who was and still is and will be through it all. So come with me in the space between all the things unseen and this reckoning. And I know I will never be alone. I know, oh, I know I will never be alone. There'll be another in the fire standing next to me. There'll be another in the waters holding back the seas. And should I ever need reminding, our power set me free. I count the joy come every battle, 'cause I know that's where you'll be. I count the joy come every battle, 'cause I know that's where you'll be. I count the joy come every battle, 'cause I know that's where you'll be. I count the joy come every battle, 'cause I know that's where you'll be. I count the joy come every battle, 'cause I know that's where you'll be.